Good evening, Chiranjay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Let's wait for others to join.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, we will start. All of you can start your cameras. Chiranjay, Adve, Tarandeep, please start your cameras. Okay. Where is your brother Advik?
He is joining.
He's joining?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are going to do subject and predicate. Okay. And because I wanted to do actually tenses, but for tenses you need to be very aware, good aware of subject and predicate. Okay. So we are going to do subject and predicate. Let me share my screen. All of you all see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Chiranjay, on your camera. Okay, so whenever we need a complete sentence, so there are two main parts of a sentence: a subject and a predicate. Something that is, you can say, the main person or main thing, or main, it could be an animal, person or thing that we are talking about. And and what are we talking, what are the talks that we are talking about, it is the predicate, and the main person or thing or animal that we are talking about is the subject.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, good evening. Okay, so we were talking about subject and predicate. Okay, so when we make a sentence, we name some person or thing and say something about that person or thing. Okay, so in other words, we must have a subject to speak about, and we must say or predicate something about that person. So there is a subject who we talk about, and the predicate is what we talk about the subject. So hence every sentence has two parts. Okay, the part which names a person or thing we are speaking about, this is called the subject. Okay, and the part which tells something about the subject, this is called predicate. Now the subject of a sentence usually comes first and the predicate comes afterwards. Okay, uh, but occasionally it is put after the predicate. Here comes the bus. Sweet are the uses of adversity. In imperative sentences, the subject is left out. Okay, imperative sentence we'll talk about in detail later. First, everybody will do a small YouTube channel. Okay, you'll listen to a YouTube channel so that you can. Okay, just let me open the YouTube channel. Okay, so let me share my screen. You see my screen, right?
Hello, and welcome to Tutoring Hour. Subject
You hear the voice, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and predicate. The mystery of the missing mouse. Hi, I'm Spike the monkey, who loves mysteries. I am on my way to Barney's house. He's invited me on a play date, you see. I'm so excited. It feels so good to see you, Barney. My little sister! What happened, Barney? My sister! She's missing! Where could Phoebe go? I don't know. This morning when I went to wake her up, I found these on her bed. There's something fishy. These, I am pretty sure, are some kind of clues. Don't worry, Barney. We'll find her. Break each of these sentences into a subject and a predicate. Subject? Predicate? Do you have any idea what this means, Spike? Oh, yes, I do. The part that refers to who or what is performing the action in the sentence is the subject, and the part that gives us information about what the subject is doing is the predicate. Remember, a subject and a predicate together make a complete sentence. Let's take our first sentence strip. Tabby nibbled the peanuts. Who is the doer here? Tabby. Tabby is the subject. This sentence is about her. What did she do? Nibbled the peanuts. This is the predicate. It tells us what Tabby did. I'll snip, snip, snip it. And the sentence is cut into 2 parts. Here's the next sentence strip, Spike. Coco scurried across the floor. Who is the sentence about? Coco. So Coco is our subject. What does it tell us about Coco? It tells us that Coco scurried across the floor. Therefore, scurried across the floor is our predicate. There was a block of cheese lying on the plate. What is this sentence about? It is about a block of cheese. Hence, a block of cheese is the subject, and the predicate is, was there lying on the plate, right? Yes. In many sentences that start with here and there, the subject comes after the predicate. Our sentence, there was a block of cheese lying on the plate, is an example. Let's move on to the next sentence. What is a mouse's favorite game? Hide and squeak, of course. No, silly. I didn't ask you that. What is the subject here? But this is a question. When a WH question, like who, what, and which, is used to ask about the subject, it takes the place of the subject. So the word what is the subject here, isn't it, Spike? Yes, it is. But what is the predicate? Is a mouse's favorite game is the predicate. Snip it, Barney. Let's move on to the next. This one has an instruction on it. Pick the simple subject and simple predicate. Oh no! What on earth is that? That's very simple, Barney. To find the simple subject, you just have to pick the main word, which is a noun or a pronoun, leaving out all the describing words or phrases. To identify the simple predicate, all you need to do is to look for the verb, without its modifying words or phrases. Look at this sentence. Mike, the cartoonish-looking mouse, parked the boat at the hickory-dickory dock. Mike, the cartoonish-looking mouse, is the complete subject, but the simple subject is Mike. The complete predicate is parked the boat at the hickory-dickory dock. The simple predicate is the word parked. Let's see another sentence. We need to look for the simple subject and simple predicate here as well. On seeing Mike, the helpless and frightened Theo darted out of the closet. The simple subject here is Theo. What did she do? She darted out of the closet. This is the complete predicate, and the verb darted standing alone is the simple predicate. What's the sentence, Barney? He is practicing for the rodent raft race. He is the simple subject here, and is practicing is the simple predicate. Pass me the next sentence strip, Barney. A cat and a mouse are a match made in heaven. Spike, this sentence talks about two animals. Which of them is the subject? Both a cat and a mouse are the subjects. This is what we call a compound subject. A compound subject is when a sentence has two or more subjects, usually connected with and or. Do we have a compound predicate too, Spike? Yes, we do. A compound predicate is when a sentence has two or more verbs, usually connected with and or. Take a look at this sentence strip. The quarrelsome cat and mouse screeched, squeaked, and landed in a puddle of mud. Wait. Let me clear this. We mice are not quarrelsome. It's the cats, you see. Okay, I got that. May I? Oh, yes, please. The cat and the mouse make the compound subject, and screeched, squeaked, and landed form the compound predicate. That was the last one. What's next, Spike? What does all this mean?
Hello, Spike. What are you doing here?
Phoebe, my dear, where have you been all this while? I was so worried.
I went to the store to buy some glue for the project. Oh, brother, what have you done to my sentence strips? What will I do now? This can't be happening. You two have ruined my project.
Oh, please don't cry, Phoebe. We'll put the subjects and predicates together and make complete sentences for you quickly. Let's line up the pieces, Barney. There you go.
Aha! That's wonderful, Barney. Thank you, Spike.
Now that identifying subjects and predicates is fresh in your mind, it's time to start putting it into practice.
Okay, so all of you will understand subject and predicate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, anybody have any doubt? No?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll do some exercises. Okay, so that will help you understand better.
Okay,
Just a
ma'am.
minute. Let me share my screen. Yeah, okay, so we got it. So you do, let me give you yeah. Now read the sentence and I identify the subject.
Ram's brother is quite sick, ma'am. Ram's is subject.
Ma'am, Ram is subject, brother.
And the
brother
rest are
is quite
predicate.
is predicate.
No, not like that. Everybody will speak together. I will not understand. Do one thing, just write it down in your notebook. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes, okay? From 1 to 10, just write down the subject, okay? 1 to 10, okay? Just write down your subjects and then we will discuss. And then you will have to tell me how many of you all got how much right.
Ma'am, no predicate.
Only subject, no predicate. All of you are done?
No, ma'am.
Let's do the first one. Ram's brother is quite sick. Advait, tell me the answer.
Rams. Rams.
Ram's brother. Okay. William Shakespeare wrote Romeo.
William
Romeo,
Shakespeare,
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
William Shakespeare is the subject. Okay. The boys were playing nearby.
Ma'am, the boys. Boys. Ma'am,
The
because
boys.
the predicate is talking about the subject where what
Yes.
they do.
Good. Very good. The cattle are grazing in the
Ma'am, the
green
cattle.
field.
The cattle.
The baby is sleeping peacefully.
Ma'am, the baby.
My brother.
Studying.
Brother.
The flowers.
Flowers are very beautiful.
The dog.
Follow his
Our parents.
our
The
The
sun.
sun.
son. Yeah. All of you got all correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
All correct? Good, good. Now let's do identify the predicate. Okay, do 1 to 10. Okay, I'm going to give you only 2 minutes. You have to identify the predicate.
No, ma'am. No.
Do, I'm waiting, no problem. Okay, the first one, Saurav Ganguly plays cricket.
Please cricket.
Ma'am,
Rotate
The
on
earth
its axis.
rotates on its axis.
Invented the bulb.
Invented the bulb.
Are
Invented the
dancing
bulb.
together.
Are
Are
dancing together.
I read
read.
Macbeth.
I read.
Recently.
Only read. I read.
Read Macbeth recently. I is the subject here. Okay.
Okay.
The pizza
Tastes good.
tastes good.
Are discussing their
Are
vacation
discussing
plans.
their vacation
They
Have
have
watched
Have watched
Have watched
Avengers multiple
Avengers
times.
multiple times.
And
Are dancing to
are
the music.
dancing to the music.
Was wearing a purple dress. Was crying loudly.
Was crying.
Went to
crying
practice her
loudly.
guitar.
Went to practice her guitar lesson.
Was a great
Was a great king.
Okay. Delhi
Are
has many.
Has many famous
Are bright
The
historical.
stars are brightly twinkling. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, how many of you got all right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, I have
Good.
not done the all, but mm, I have done correct.
All. Okay. Fine. So you all understand well, right? Let me give you one more exercise.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
the moment you should predicate.
Your voice is cracking. Just say again.
Ma'am, when you showed the predicate slide, ma'am, my device was disconnected and
Ma'am,
I have only the first one.
ma'am, with subject and predicate, ma'am, there is also object also.
Yeah. Predicate is often called object.
Ma'am, in when we are doing the subject one, ma'am, I saw an object, ma'am, and in green quote, ma'am. I saw in there, ma'am.
Objects are the receiver of the action.
Okay. Just hold on. Okay. Let me give you one more exercise. Okay, so we have subject and predicate here. Subject is what the
Ma'am,
sentence is about.
ma'am, this is compound sub. I mean, ma'am, these are compound ma'am, subject and compound predicate, ma'am.
Yes, yes, good,
Ma'am,
good.
because
So
the subject
I
are
want you to, yeah,
two.
I want you to underline, or you can say underline the compound subjects. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
from 1 to 10. I'm going to give you only 1 minute. Okay. Okay, let's do the answers now.
Yes,
All of you are
ma'am.
done? Okay.
Um,
The, first we'll underline the subjects. We
Susan
have
and Charlie.
and Charlie.
Subject.
Susan and
And
Charlie.
we'll do their homework and go to the library's predicate.
Is predicate.
Ma'am,
Okay.
next one is rows, tables, and chairs will be subject and are going to be solved this weekend is predicate. Ayyo, predicate.
Are
Ma'am,
going
the
to be
next
sold
one
this weekend is predicate.
predicate.
Alex
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 and
and
Mary.
Mary.
Okay. And then go to
Go
school
to school and the jobs are
and
predicate.
go to their
the boys and the girls.
The boys and the girls
are waiting quickly to the
are going quickly
Her
to
mom
the
and dad.
restroom.
Her
Ma'am,
mom
her
and
mom
dad. Her
call
mom
her
and
every
dad.
day.
okay. Call her
Call
every day.
My leg and
my leg
arm.
and my arm are both sore from my bike accident yesterday.
Mary and John.
And John,
Okay. Mary and
my
John
grand,
watched this movie
My
last
grandma and my grandpa.
my grandpa.
gave me
Gave me an
an awesome new phone for
even
my
this is
birthday.
yes.
For my birthday. also.
Ma'am, the next one will be I.
Yeah, I is the subject and am going to the store to buy a pizza after school. Today is the predicate. Okay, all of you got it right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Ma'am, I am having a doubt.
Which one?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of so?
Sore means pain. You
Okay,
can
ma'am.
say it often it becomes blue, right? When we hurt somewhere, so that is called
Yes.
sore, or it can be swollen also. So that is called sore. Okay, let's do we. Okay, this is all. This is done. Let's do another one.
And should we do more? Oh shit.
Yeah, underline the subject and circle the predicate. Same thing. Do you have to do it again?
Ma'am, can we write only the subject?
You can write only the subject. Okay, let me do 2 to 9. Okay, and then we'll do 10th afterwards.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Okay.
Ma'am, can you share all these in the WhatsApp after the class? So I will do I will complete this.
Your voice is cracking. I didn't understand. What did you say?
Ma'am, the last slide I have not done. Ma'am, can you send it the last slide after the class in the WhatsApp?
What?
Ma'am, the last slide I have not done.
The last slide? Yeah,
Yes,
okay, I'll
ma'am.
send it. I'll send it to you. On WhatsApp you want?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll send it on WhatsApp. No problem.
Ma'am, done.
Okay, just a minute.
Done. Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay,
Done, ma'am.
fine. So we saw a movie and brought some.
Ma'am, we saw a movie and bought ice cream. So
We
Ma'am,
we only, ma'am, I saw a movie.
The soldier
The
and the
soldiers
captain
and captain.
And the captain.
the captain.
started their journey yesterday.
She
He ordered tea.
She ordered.
ordered.
Okay, and this is also
The king and the
Predicate.
queen.
The king and the
and the
queen.
queen.
a giant party. Mr.
Mr.
and
Smith, Mr.
Smith
Brown, and Mr.
Willis.
Willis.
Okay, and
how
then
can I work
Restaurant.
Socks.
okay,
The hat and the socks.
are very
very
expensive.
John and Helen
Okay.
is the subject.
John and Helen.
Ate the hamburgers and paid the bill and left the
The
restaurant.
wind.
The wind
and
and
the
the
rain.
rain.
will probably affect the game tonight.
My
My
mom and
mom
my dad.
Mom and dad.
do what we do on the weekends. Okay, so that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all of you all understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you know how to pick out verbs? You know
Yes,
how
ma'am.
to pick out verbs? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
What, ma'am?
Do an exercise for verbs.
Ma'am, after this exercise, can you show a short story?
You want to see a short story? Okay.
After
Let's,
this exercise.
okay. Let me take out a short story. Just let me take out a story for you.
Ma'am, a short story about subject and predicate again.
Subject and predicate.
Yes, ma'am. A short story.
There is a rap song that I have. You want to see, listen to it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have a rap song.
I knew it.
The subject of a sentence tells who or what it's about. The subject is the place where you will find the noun. If you combine the subject with the predicate, you'll get a sentence that's complete. The predicate tells something about the subject. The predicate is the place where you'll find the verb. If you combine the subject with the predicate, you'll get a sentence that's complete. That's complete. If you combine the subject with the predicate, you'll get a sentence that's complete. That's complete. That's complete. That's complete. That's complete. That's complete.
Okay. All of you all understand subject and predicate now?
Yes, ma'am.
How was the
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay,
in
next
one
time.
of the sentence, ma'am, in subject, ma'am, to the question told to identify the subject, ma'am. In the fifth question, ma'am, I saw the subject, ma'am, with its object, ma'am. The subject, then predicate, then the object, ma'am. In green quit, I saw.
Okay. Okay, I'll check it again and then we'll discuss it. Okay. Anybody else? Any other question?
No,
I
ma'am.
will send this in a WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll send this PDF file that I had we had done. I'll send it on WhatsApp group also, so you can revise. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
and okay, fine. We will end our class now.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.